Hey, hello and welcome to Roll to One. I'm Jaden Arnold, Jaden Miller, and your friend. So, hey. Oh man, you get it. So I'm here with my pals Joey, Taylor, Ross, and Quentin. I don't know why I forgot, but you know what I didn't forget. Ouch. I forgot that we have merch and you can buy it and it exists. So thanks for doing that. And also we're on YouTube Music. If you're like, man, this should be a podcast, it is. Go there and listen. Don't listen to it, not like listen. You know, that's different. Listen, we're going to start the show now. Let's do it. Without further ado, get ready for tonight's episode of Whispers of Old Harbor. Check it out. Look at us. It's just me. Check it out. Check it out. So,
no.
Hey, listen.
Catherine checked the office and found a letter to Ed, her grandfather, that he had once visited the Three Lanterns bookstore, obviously. Sammy found out that Waterford is connected to a crime syndicate that smuggles drinks to England. Charlie discovered the three aspects of existence are feuding with one another, and they may go by different names. Harry experienced the most and investigated Hastings' death, found an envelope. He fought one of the many mouths and found out that Van Pelt may be alive. Later, they all convened and learned that Sinclair has a sister, a familiar redhead they may have met before. Of course you have. It's Marcella Copperfield. Oh, man. Okay. You guys indulge me too much. But now...
Would you like us to stop?
Yeah.
I would like you to play Monster of the Week.
Bye.
All right, peace. It's been nice knowing you. But you're all in the nicest of the four Three Lantern bookstores. What do you do? This evening is what?
We still have to resolve something, my dude.
Oh yeah. Oh, shark.
My young magical apprentice over here did her first doodad.
I should keep getting forgotten. It's fine.
No.
You're actually probably on his mind the most.
I was about to say, I'm chilling at work. I can't wait to marry Taylor. Yeah, now I can't wait. All right, I love you. All right.
I already rolled. I'm doing magic.
I know.
Looking in the mirror.
I know.
Okay.
All right, cool.
There's an effect.
Now that they've had enough time to like and subscribe, I'll go ahead and tell you what happened.
Wow.
All right. So, you are all sitting around, or is she just by herself?
No, we're all sitting together.
I'm asking.
He's researching. He's looking at photos. I'm looking at the mirror.
I'm asking if you're watching it alone, or if you're like, look, guys, this video's awesome.
I think I'm kind of in my own world, wanting to attempt it.
Yeah.
But together.
So you guys are all doing this. You think she's just being vain? We'll just say.
Oh no, Charlie knows what she's up to.
I'm doing other things.
Right.
Yes.
I'm not offended.
You hear a knock. Actually, is it just C?
1 second.
I need to find out.
I think it is.
It
just
says
C.
observe
Yeah.
another place or time.
Observe. I like the word observe. It's a very loose word, and we're going to stick with it.
Cool.
You hear a knock at the door. And a passcode is mumbled. You barely
I can't
hear it. Nope. Then a ding, 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 ding. And it's a bookstore. Three Lanterns bookstore. Seemingly, some parts seem new books put on the shelves. Some parts are kind of disheveled and broken. There's like a covering in one corner of the room. There is a man in kind of his middle years standing there with a top hat on, mustache, and says, "Hello, who are you? Is he British? Thaddeus? Or just the father?"
Just father.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't think that is British.
So Thaddeus says, "Hello, welcome." And Ed responds. Ed is like, what does Ed look like? Is he blonde? Does he have dark hair? Is he?
I think he's probably blonde.
So Ed looks a lot like Catherine, but just
Yeah.
the male version, we'll say.
Older.
Yep. And he's probably in his late 30s. As he sort of looks in this room, he looks around. The Thaddeus says, welcome in. If there's anything I can help you with. And Ed says, yeah, I'm got this note. He holds it up. I'm looking for, you don't hear the name. Do you happen to know who that is? And this Thaddeus goes on a sort of explanation and says, oh, yes, where are the others? And he says, I'm not sure what you mean. It's just me. He goes, Thaddeus says, oh, you haven't found that out yet. Oh, it seems you're behind. Years from now, they'll figure it out a lot faster than you all did. And he says, okay, who do I need to talk to? Well, there's not for me to say. And then he responds. Ed does again and says, okay, well, what do I need to do? I guess what's happening? And he goes, you said I need to talk to, and he says another name and it's missing. And then the Thaddeus sort of goes over to a curtain, opens it up. And you did say it doesn't happen very long.
Yeah, I know.
And then it all goes white, and you see Catherine's face sort of illuminated in light, and then the mirror goes back to being a mirror.
Anything fruitful?
Well, seems that we aren't the only ones that've been called here. Like the same.
Lovely.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, but it's a centennial. Shouldn't be every 100 years.
But he said every 30 years. Thaddeus has said that before. Which caused us a lot of confusion. If it's called the centennial, why does it happen every 30 years?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, there's 3 aspects, 30 years each. So
Each one decides to do something every 30 years.
yeah. So each one's on a different timeline.
So 30 years ago.
No, each one tries to take control, and it threatens the end of the world.
30 years ago.
Oh.
30 years ago, her grandfather was one of us.
Yes. He got called.
Stopping who?
We don't know.
Which-
No.
I don't.
Did you catch it? Your grandfather was in his 30s.
Yeah.
So
So
why
it would
do
have been 60 years ago.
I guess he would have been old enough. No, it's actually it lines up. His
Yeah.
death lines up with
Yeah.
that when he was
Yeah,
in his 60s. Never mind, I got it right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So 30 years ago-ish.
Yeah.
33.3 repeated.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know who. The names are cut out, and the password, I'm not sure. But I brought the note. Can any of you read it?
Look at the note.
Yeah. Harry will look and...
No,
I see,
none
yeah,
of you
yeah.
can read it. I'm sorry.
Ah.
Darn.
That's
I think-
stupid.
Do I have my... Does anybody... I think I have... Do you have your invitation on you? Mr. carrying a bag around? I don't think I would have it on me. I have it on
Yeah.
me.
I
It's
carry
Joey.
I carry my briefcase around with me
Yeah.
everywhere,
Did
so
you
I
have
get
yours?
I get mine out and I throw it out on
Can
the
we
table.
read his?
Nope.
So it's a whole different password?
So it's completely blocked by whoever
It's individual.
isn't sent to.
My
You could always try to use magic and do something that is beyond human limitations.
To read it?
To be able to show it. Oh yeah, to be able to read the
what's
letter,
your
yeah.
guys' password?
Hang on. Pause.
Harry will say his password is... Where is it? The serpent's gaze unveils the hidden path.
Do we understand what he's saying?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we've told each other our passwords
What's
before.
Oh
your-
yeah,
Yeah.
to be able to
Yeah.
get
We
into the
have
different
one.
buildings, yeah.
Right.
The mind's eye sees beyond the veil.
Seeker of deeper truths.
No, that was the name.
Nope.
Oh wait, password. In every reflection, a secret lies.
Because mine is in the sap's sweetness, a bit of truth festers. So
at that.
mine points to
What?
where I sell the alcohol, or where Waterford sells the alcohol, the manor. That's a point of contention. A bit of truth festers. What's yours?
Well, the mind's... Hang on. Sorry. Put it away. The mind's eye sees beyond the veil.
I don't know that one.
Yeah. It's a little hard.
What's yours?
The serpent's gaze unveils the hidden path.
Okay.
The lizards. Or
Well, what
Sinclair.
I'm thinking, is there a there's a hidden path. I think. What was yours?
In every reflection, a secret lies, which
think that-
is fairly self-explanatory
Yeah.
with what we've been doing and what we've found out about what you said about Waterford. Checking on mirrors.
Yeah, I told you everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, obviously there's a mirrored connection here. Okay, we've got that.
Well-
We've got yours. Makes sense.
Yep.
I think that. How did we find the first lantern?
We went to the fishery.
yeah,
It was underneath
Is a point of
in the
entrance.
water. Yeah.
Interest. Sorry.
And then you went through that
A portal.
Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to make sure everybody understands. What was yours again?
The mind.
The mind's eye.
Hang
I don't know
on.
why you put it away.
I don't know. The mind's eye sees beyond the veil.
Okay. What is the mind's eye? You're all familiar with disambiguation. The idea of the human ability to visualize something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is that?
Imagination.
Okay,
Imagination is able to see beyond the veil.
what veil?
Reality?
The beyond reality. 'Cause
Okay.
We're able to see.
Mind's eye. What would be a way to bring the mind's eye?
Art.
Art.
Okay.
So what does that say now?
Artwork unveils reality.
All of the lanterns are hidden behind art.
They're revealed through art.
Yeah, revealed through art. You can see him.
Yeah.
Well, we should go to
The manor.
And then we just find the third one.
where the
Um,
serpent points. The
But
way.
we still don't know. Still don't know somebody's. Right? Is it?
His
so-
is
so-
yours.
someone hasn't talked about the painter yet, and
It's true.
or has not informed me about what he found out about
Oh.
the painter.
So, you know now.
Yeah. so the painter being who? A lowly job.
job in the city.
So a weird individual who either died or took a lowly position, you say. I think I have someone I need to talk to.
Okay. So,
Yeah, but what does yours mean?
Oh, well, we
the
did. Yeah.
serpent head points
The serpent's gaze unveils the hidden path. Who is the serpent?
What
it-
is the serpent?
What? Who?
I don't know. I wasn't
When?
correcting you. I was.
How?
I don't
did
think it's a
adding.
lizard.
How is the
I
serpent?
think it's
What's a serpent?
a liar.
A deceiver.
snake.
So we don't
I
know
think it's
exactly.
Waterford. Or the group.
Mm-hmm. The group at
A
large.
copperhead.
Who's the biggest liar?
She's a Copperfield.
Who's the biggest liar?
Who's the biggest liar?
So far?
Ruth.
Yeah.
Sure. But you just came into some information. You did.
Yes.
All of these are directed at individually.
Yeah.
You all have something that you've been pointed to. You've been pointed to
Waterford.
Waterford.
Waterford. You've been pointed to.
Ruth. Elwood.
No.
The manor.
I've
Oh.
been pointed to the artwork.
Yep. What have you been pointed to?
I've been pointed to the communication / seeing through mirrors.
Seeing through mirrors. And what are you being pointed to?
Apparently, Marcella Copperfield right now,
Or Sinclair.
or Sinclair.
Who's lying
Yeah.
about all his money.
Yes.
What was the end? Lights. So. Oh my gosh.
Jaden, you've done a great job making all this puzzle, and it's frustrating. Thank you.
I'm very sorry. I'm
No,
sort
you're
of.
not.
I'm trying to make
You
sure
are
that you guys are on the same page.
Okay.
Yes.
So what was the last bit of yours? The serpent's
least-
gaze. What?
Unveils the hidden path.
Okay.
So, I think
So whatever.
What?
Right. The serpent's gaze. What was the serpent interested in?
The manor.
the lanterns.
Oh.
Sure, but what was the lantern that we?
The fishery.
Oh.
Okay. So
Yeah.
maybe that clue is expired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh well.
Okay. It works.
We
But
know.
I just wanted you all to be aware that they're all clues.
Yeah.
And one of them has expired.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay.
Not
Because
expired.
because
Been
the
solved.
because
It's already done.
We've solved it.
Check.
yes, the order is you guys are a little out of order because of just your whims.
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
But I'll just tell you that they're each obviously pointing to something.
Okay.
So there's 3 lanterns with 4 clues. Ooh. Why is
Well,
that?
mine's paintings. His.
Mine is.
Ours are
Mirrors.
related.
I would
Yeah,
say
it's true.
mine is basically mirrors reveal
Yeah.
reflective
So-
surfaces reveal secrets.
Yeah.
So, what was it? Is it just lunchtime? Is it?
It's
morning?
afternoon.
Is it what?
Yeah,
Your microphone's
What
not-
time? What time?
Sorry. Like early afternoon. Probably.
We don't have time to do anything before the wake.
No, you guys can do something, but let's not like belabor it.
Yeah.
Let's do the exciting parts, you know. We don't want to like you don't see characters go to the bathroom except for maybe in like School of Rock.
Yeah.
I leave, go to the bathroom. No, I'm just kidding.
They do that in Get Smart. I'm trying to think of movies that have bathroom breaks.
And Thaddeus just goes, "There's no bathroom here. There's no need for one." No.
So
Yeah, he'll
where
just
to?
leave.
The
You need to
janitor.
go
Mission
talk.
Impossible.
You need to go talk to your
Janitor.
guy.
Yeah, I need to go talk to who I think the painter might be.
Sinclair gets here tomorrow.
With the idea of the aspects, I just I turn to Thaddeus and be like, "Who was the main Who was the cause for the last centennial?"
What?
I turn to
I'm reading my notes.
I turn to Thaddeus and I say, "Who was the cause for the last centennial?"
Well, what happened? What happened 30 years ago?
What year is it?
We're in 1926.
So 1890, like the 1890s, is the only thing I can think of.
1896.
Yeah.
It would be,
The only thing I can think of is the Chicago's World's Fair. That was a really big thing at that time.
was it, if it's 33 years ago, it would be
Oh, 33 years ago it'd been
93.
yeah.
1890. I don't know. What
Which
happened in
the
1893.
Chicago's World Fair was 1894. That's the only major historical event. I'm sure there was
Hold
other
on, don't
ones,
look
but
it
that's
up.
the only
Let's
one
see
in
what
the U.S. that I can think of.
I'm trying to remember because it's what was the month?
We're
October.
October.
Oh man, I had this. I just don't have it written down.
So it would
anywhere
have been
right now.
It would have been 33.3 is 0.33 is a third of a year, which is 4 months. So 4 months ago is June. June of 1893.
British Mediterranean Fleet flagship Victoria sinks.
So what's really neat, just giving you some context,
Yeah.
the World's Columbian Exposition,
Yep.
which you said Chicago's World Fair, and I literally almost cried, was held in Chicago from May 5th to October 31st, 1893. Celebrate the 400th anniversary of Christopher Columbus's arrival in the New World. Centerpiece of the fair was a large water pool representing the voyage that Columbus took to the New World.
Yep.
It was an influential social and cultural event. It's awesome, right? All these different things, right? Covered a ton of acreage, big thing.
Oh yeah.
The last day,
Everything caught fire.
everything went to shit.
Yep. The whole fair caught fire. Yep.
Assassination of a mayor, end of a fair. Fair ended with the city in shock as popular Mayor Carter Harrison Sr. was assassinated by Patrick Eugene Prendergast 2 days before the fair's closing. Closing ceremonies were canceled.
And wasn't it just shortly afterward that H.H. Holmes was found out as well?
Not sure. I just know that it's beginning to make sense.
Yeah.
See, Charlie is old enough that he might have actually been there.
This is true. I'd have been like 10, 12 years old. Like,
But I'm
almost
just
20.
saying that
Yeah.
you guys begin to understand, and the Thaddeus sort of just says, well, it depends on where, because it happens kind of everywhere.
And nowhere.
What is it? Where were you 30 years ago?
Not alive. He was a child.
Well,
Well,
it's,
Well.
I mean, I was down the road.
What?
oh. He's at a different location. So
Do you repeat?
No.
Do you just stay?
Well, it depends.
Did you meet her grandfather?
I will.
And what time?
30 years from then.
Yeah, it's basically, so it's like this Thaddeus is when that happened. So I'll tell you that there's a new person every
100 years.
yeah.
Oh,
else.
so
So the Centennial is like
the middle-aged Thaddeus was young Thaddeus.
Was,
so like he doesn't know you're Ed yet, but he will.
Yeah.
So where was he 30 years ago? Up the road. But he's talking from your perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to talk to the janitor. You need to...
Prepare myself for a wake from the sound of things.
Are you guys
Okay.
interested in attending the wake for a moment and then leaving in order to get to the Waterford...
Manor.
I mean, Harborview Manor at 7:30 tonight?
Yes.
Secretly, you guys will be with me.
I think I can manage that. I probably would not necessarily be expected to go to the wake. But I do need to talk to
We
my
will.
guy.
We were all at the place that he died. I think it would be maybe not. I think it would be welcome to the idea that we are going to honor the man we only knew for a moment, but we don't have to stay the whole time, so we can have a pretty good. Basically, be like, well, we didn't know him very well, but we were there when he died, and we wanted to pay our respects and like apologize for whatever we did that made him die.
I may, depending on how things end up going with, what is that? What is his son's name? Sorry.
Arthur.
Arthur. Depending on how, I have a feeling that Arthur may want to talk with you. Depending on how that goes, I may hang back just to keep an eye on her. Otherwise,
I don't think that. I mean, we're not going to get anything done in the manor alone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
But I have to go.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
You two
to
can go. We'll. Come
You're gonna be
back-
alone.
We'll come back up.
I think that's a bad idea. I think that's a bad idea. I think that we should say you can have a conversation tomorrow. I think it's a bad idea.
I talked to Sinclair tomorrow.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's not all day though.
I had school.
Yeah, you sort of missed
We
it.
have, we have other
I
things.
skipped today.
You can skip tomorrow.
Oh.
You got different classes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Just go
Well,
back
after the
tomorrow.
world, if
You
we
went to
save the
school?
world,
Yeah.
Charlie's genuinely shocked.
if we save the world, I'll be two behind.
So, oh my gosh.
Such an academic concern.
I missed a day of classes.
Two.
No, it's different classes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You miss one class. Or Wednesdays and Thursdays. Sorry.
Oh, I love
What
it.
are you doing tonight?
Okay.
I'm going to the
Wake.
wake and then leaving early with as many people as I will physically drag out of the wake to go with me.
All right.
All right.
Because there's no way I'm letting you alone upstairs in that. Not saying that you're not
Right.
capable, because if you face something and you're alone, that's a bad thing.
Yes.
And I can't.
And
let
I can't weird.
Yeah.
And I
That's
can't
true.
leave Waterford side and be like, hey, I'm gonna go explore the manor while you talk to. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta
Bye.
Fair.
be. Yeah. Right.
Fine.
All right.
And I
Bye
can-
bye.
All right. So
Alright.
we're fast forwarding to the wake.
Nope.
Nope. I'm gonna go
Janitor
talk
first.
to
Janitor.
the janitor.
Oh, the janitor.
And then
So you go to the
police station.
The police station, and you do what?
I'm gonna just.
can I go with you?
Sure.
Every time you find the janitor, when is it?
It's usually the evening. Usually.
Usually.
It has been so far, but that doesn't mean that we can't. He's not also there other times.
You ask
When,
about him?
when you first arrived to your job, was it evening?
Yeah.
Because he was there when you first showed up.
It was
It
like
was
it was like
evening.
late afternoon,
Okay.
evening. So yeah, go. I'll bring Sammy with me and just
It's probably not there.
You start asking around.
yeah.
Everybody's like, who? Who? What? What are you talking about?
Shit.
people just don't appreciate the trades these days.
Why are you so mad?
I don't know.
You're mad because you're like, I knew it. It's of course.
Yeah. It's been bottled up for like 4 episodes. Just had to let it out.
All right, and then I'll just kind of check in.
Wait,
see.
wait. Do you have payroll? Like, you gotta. I mean, we can look through documents for 10 minutes on see if we know where this guy lives. I'm ready for it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just ask if I can access that information, see what I can find.
I'll help out.
You guys are helping out to look for this janitor.
I thought.
Well,
What did you
I'm
say?
It's
looking.
done
Yeah, I'm just looking through paperwork right now.
Yeah,
See,
and
Did you
what-
see if he exists at all?
Well, it's on paper
Probably
if he
not.
exists.
And I will help.
Go ahead and you just roll plus sharp. If you succeed, you find it. If you don't,
Yes, help me.
you do
Help me,
not.
please. Oh,
Help me help you. So,
13.
okay. So that's
Only
a
a +1.
That's a +1. You said plus sharp. That's 6. Oh, sorry, 7. Sorry, 7. 7. Sorry, I
Seven,
roll,
alright.
rolled a 4 plus sharp 2 plus
So
1.
you find a single document that they hired a janitor some 30 odd years ago, and he hasn't been paid for 30 years. There's no the documentation. He was brought on staff, and that was the last time that anybody wrote anything.
Gotcha. All right. And I assume there's no address in the file.
No, there's an address in the file.
Okay. I will take note of the address. And I assume at this time it is.
Do you recognize the
Yeah.
address?
Do I recognize the address? Is it any
Yeah, it's just up the road.
just up the road? All right. So Sammy and I will head to that address and kind of see what we can see.
Painter's the coolest guy in the character story so far. I don't know why. I love the idea.
You just it's just you tease it right out the gate, and everyone's like, "This is creepy janitor."
All right. So, yep, going.
Hey, you guys can drive up the road a little bit.
Yeah.
so while they're doing this,
Mm-hmm.
Catherine and I are going to go back to Ruth's
house.
place.
Oh yeah.
We're going to revive Ruth.
All right, I love that. So you guys all are like, cool. See you guys later.
Yep.
You guys all leave separate ways,
Yep.
and you guys arrive at Ruth Elwood,
I'm assuming she's still
and
stiff.
the butler is just like head cocked, looking at her.
I don't even know how to help him.
Do you have a flower?
I'm gonna give him both 2 flowers.
She has. Each of you guys have one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We each have one of the flowers.
Yeah.
one.
All 3 of you had the help one. I had a help one and a hurt one. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Are there different flowers? I thought they were the same flower that
I-
did
They were-
different
they did-
things.
Unclear.
That did different things based on if you had the thing in you or not.
Exactly. They were either going to heal
We
you
had to
from the
pick
effects.
when we bought him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
One
the
caused
same
harm.
flower.
One caused harm, which I used
thought it was
on the
the
mini
same
mounts.
I thought it was the same flower too.
I
but-
think I thought
No,
it was the
we
same
had to
flower.
pick when we bought it
They-
from
Oh,
the
I remember now.
Thaddeus.
All
I
We
remember
four.
now.
had
yeah.
to pick
that was the
what we were going to use them
I know, I
for.
thought-
Yeah. There was 4 orange flowers, and he said they either heal or harm. What do you want them to do? And we said one causes harm,
I
the
do
other
remember that.
heal.
I thought
Five
that we
flowers.
just
my
got
notes.
'em.
My notes say that
5,
they do
yes.
either, and I'm realizing now that they do either or. Yes.
Yeah. And so we used.
Okay.
So we
I thought
used the one
I
that
interpreted
caused.
it as either.
So we
I
used the
thought-
one that
because,
causes
like,
harm, and
I
we
like
kept,
it being either or. It's nice.
And we,
I like either because I was like, oh, we have one. If we then get poisoned, we can eat it regardless of what it is and be saved. If we don't, if we need it for harm, we just use it for harm. That's
I mean,
what I thought.
that's cool. I like that. Either way, you guys decide right now.
Yeah. Well, Thaddeus said pick what they do. That's the reason.
Oh,
why.
I see.
what I
That's a
thought.
good memory. Then we're gonna go with that because I live and die by
don't
the
remember
chess
that either.
pieces that move, and you touch it and you move it.
Yep.
So
But
yeah.
you have what you have. I don't remember.
No.
So you guys go.
apparently it's
You
now
guys
either
go there
or.
and
Now
you
they
see
all be
them.
healed.
But I will say, you guys are in the room, and you look up in your balcony, and there's just like a silhouette leaning over the edge, looking down.
What?
You guys look at it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, read a bad situation.
Oh shit.
Or at least they don't take any harm because they now have each now have 3 pearls.
If
Somehow just a guy with a gun.
In the shadows, there's a
Alright.
silhouette.
9.
Ooh.
9.
9? 9.
Ooh.
Okay, now you guys got a question.
Well, what one do you want to ask?
Since I'm the one who's more proficient at magic, I'll ask what's most vulnerable to me.
Okay.
No, wait. What's the best way to protect the victims? That's what I'm going to ask. And then possibly, what's the biggest threat?
Yeah, I'll ask that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what are you asking?
What is the best way to protect the victims?
What is the best way to protect the victims? The best way to protect the victims is to not deal with it.
Cool. Ignore it. Awesome. So I just...
Hang on. I don't really like that. Are there any... Should I ask, are there any dangers that we haven't noticed?
What is that?
If we ignore it...
Is one of them what kind of creature is it?
No.
No.
That's investigate a mystery, buddy.
Yeah.
They
This is
can't
weird.
investigate a mystery.
That-
It's a silhouette.
What that would be... You know, I think that would be a better option, yes.
Okay.
Because if I already know that the best way to avoid it
The
doing
threat.
anything to us
Yeah.
is ignoring it,
Okay.
yeah.
What are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
I'd feel bad saying no. So I won't. But no, that's the best danger. That is the danger.
Okay.
But it's not really dangerous. You look at the outline and it's oddly... You just looked at a mirror for a while and that contained an image. And that up there at the
My
top
grandfather?
is very similar to what you've just sort of seen. It's and it begins to like look over and then it starts to walk down the stairs.
It's coming.
Just watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I say we remain still and watch.
Okay.
You sort of watch your grandmother's catatonic. Your butler is just kind of looking at her like, why is she just like this? And then you see as this like person sort of just walks through. And then as it gets kind of in close proximity to you, Catherine, you see your own reflection in it.
It's me?
No,
Oh.
you see your own reflection in it. As it sort of walks up to Ruth, he holds his like arm over it. And he puts his hand over her eyes and they close.
Is she dead?
And then she goes slack.
Oh!
She's dead.
And then he turns around to the butler, kind of cocks his head too, and then walks towards the door, trying to leave this room.
Which door? Door outside?
The door outside.
Door to outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow it.
Charlie's just like, wait, no, and like chases after her. He's like, wait, don't stay here.
All right, so it goes towards
following.
it goes
Like-
towards the door.
I like me and Joey's distance,
Yeah.
like a few, like
Yeah.
5 feet.
It goes towards the door and it doesn't attempt to open it. It just
Goes
walks through
through.
the door.
I
You-
open the door and go.
You open the door and you see him like kind of hobble down the steps as you would like a living person. And then you continue to walk. And then you see him sort of pull invisibly a door and then disappear as he gets in a vehicle. Not a real vehicle.
Is he gone?
He's disappeared.
I thought he would dissolve when he hit the sunlight.
That was-
So that was better than I thought.
Oh, boy.
So, did you see a ghost? Did you see a...
Well, hold. Ah, dang it. I should have remembered that I could do this. Shoot. Ah.
What?
My ability tune in. I could have attuned to
Oh.
that silhouette and figured out what it was thinking.
well.
Dagnabbit!
Did I recognize the figure at all, or is it just a?
You saw your own reflection in it. That's all I will tell you.
It feels like... So, I have 2 theories.
Okay.
One, I wonder what we look like when we look through a mirror at a scene.
Okay.
Second,
Okay.
I think it was a ghost.
I don't think it was a ghost, but I like the concept of it being
Would Charlie actually? You know what?
Somebody
Bringing that up,
watching.
being a ghost, and Charlie being involved in that kind of stuff, would he have
I'm not there.
recognized what that kind of entity probably would have been?
I'll give you one of the investigative mystery questions
Okay.
if you roll a 10.
10 or higher or straight 10?
It's 10 or higher.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so it's like it's basically
On the dot.
It's a reflexive
Yeah.
attempt.
I wouldn't put it
10,
past
10
him.
on 10 on the dice, or 10.
I will
plus?
let you. I will. No, I can't let you roll plus weird. Never mind.
Yeah.
Unless you have an ability to let you do that.
No, it only lets me roll instead of cool.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
go ahead.
Plus sharp. 10. Right on the nose. 6 plus 2 plus 2 on sharp.
wow.
So what's the question you're gonna ask from that list?
What sort of creature is it?
Yep.
It's a good choice. So what you just witnessed is what happens when you are devoured.
What?
I just turned to
Like she's dead.
No.
No.
The creature is what happens when you are devoured.
That's what's left.
Did we? Sorry, you keep going. I'll ask him.
So that silhouette is what remains after you've been devoured.
Quentin, I'm gonna ask you
Yes.
3 questions.
Yes, okay.
What happens to you when I eat your time?
When you eat my time, it is
Gone?
Yeah, it's just gone.
You
It's
die.
behind. Oh,
Right?
Yes.
What happens when I eat your space?
If you eat my space, then my form no longer exists.
What happens if I eat your reality? You go mad. So I think we've just answered 2 questions in one. What was the monster 30 years ago?
That?
That's how your grandpa died, and it was the
Space.
space, which is
The one that I'm familiar with.
So my grandpa's alive in a mirror?
No, your grandpa was around at your birth.
What?
Did you make a deal?
Grandpa was around at your birth.
So
But
he
no.
made a deal later on.
That's
Isn't
why
that
I'm
what
like,
Thaddeus said?
yeah.
Right. I'm asking questions I know the answer to.
Yeah.
Well, why are you asking?
Because
To
he's
help
trying to
us.
get us to figure it out.
because we all take months off of this game, and
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure that we're
So-
all thinking.
But I'm thinking, so I think
So that means
he
if-
didn't die.
No, he did die. His
Wait.
space died.
It's gone.
His
But he
time in reality
Are
did
still
not.
here.
Yeah.
So that means he died via the ferryman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense.
That does.
Well, what did the ferryman say? Last time he talked to you guys, he was talking about how
Oh,
he didn't want to deal with it anymore. He was something.
Where do I have the conversation with the ferryman?
Mr. Novelist over here has it written down for sure.
Oh, more than likely.
I love it. I'm not. There's no part of me that's bad at all. I love that you can remember everything.
Where is the ferryman? I saw him in here a moment ago.
Encounter before the asylum.
Yep, at the
Episode
20.
19 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
That was, sorry, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
What
Water, ocean, return to love. No, that was
We're
before
thinking.
that. Calls himself ferryman. offers
Well,
his
can
go,
do Harry and I while they think find anything?
Oh yeah, let's cut back to
yeah,
Harry.
yeah.
Let's
Go
cut
ahead,
back
do
to
that.
Harry
Go
and
ahead,
and Sammy here. So you guys are where? I'm sorry.
We're heading to the house on
Wha-
the
wha-
payroll.
Yes,
The-
a little
the-
down the road.
Yes, so
The address.
the address that 30 years ago, the janitor, which we are assuming is the same janitor, put down. So, we pull up. What do we see?
You look up the stairs, and sort of it's not like a bunch of stairs, but you look up the little step that gets onto the porch, right? You kind of walk up. You walk up to the doorway. Do you knock?
Yes, but I'm just gonna kind of assess the situations. Like, is this like nice house? Is it like run
Oh
down?
yeah, it's kind of middle of the road. It's not anything special. There's really nothing remarkable about it.
Okay, just generic 1920s house.
Except for maybe the elevator button on the right of where the doorbell should be.
God, freaking dang it! It's space.
Buried the lead. Why not?
God,
I was like,
dang it!
this is.
So okay.
This
we
looks familiar.
Press down.
Yep.
Yep. Was there an up button?
Yeah.
Freaking
I want to go up.
You want to go up?
You want to go up?
We went down last time.
All right, you going up?
All right.
All right. You press up, and then a little ray of light around the doorway kind of traces it, and then you hear a
Is there a monkey?
the door opens, and there's a little monkey.
God dang it! Space.
Well, that's funny. Little bellhop monkey.
Is
Sort of
that in
looks up.
every game or just ours?
Which one?
Piccolo.
Piccolo's in every game. Yeah.
Cool.
In Persistron. So you see this little monkey. He looks up at you from the ground. A little capuchin guy. And he sort of like hops up on the stool. And then he says, points up.
Yeah. And I assume that we step in. Door closes.
Yep. I think you kind of begin to shake a little bit as you go up. Did we find out anything, Catherine and Charlie?
No.
Not about what he said. I didn't write down.
I
what
just
he
recall
said.
that he was pretty disenchanted.
Yes,
with
he
kinda
was
what
kinda
happened.
Sick of the whole fighting.
Sick of the whole fighting
situation,
thing, and
which sounds like a sore loser, which means he lost last time.
probably.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what you're gathering. What are you guys doing while they're going up an elevator? No, not you.
Oh.
What are you guys doing? Just want to put you guys in the
So
story.
I'm gonna go back to Ruth and check her pulse.
Yeah, she's dead.
Okay.
So was that space that took her?
No, I have a feeling.
It was time?
I have a feeling that that was a.
Because space is the ferryman, time is the father, reality is Cthulhu.
Then who was that?
Well,
That
so
was-
it was somebody
That was your.
releasing her from
I have
her
a-
reality.
I have a feeling that was. I want to say it was your grandfather because he specifically came up and looked at you. And looked at the reflection of you to see how much you have changed since he last saw you.
Sort of paused in front of you and then went over
And-
towards you.
Yeah, so I have a feeling it was your grandfather probably releasing her because she said she wants to be with him.
My only question is, why haven't we seen this before?
I know. That's where I'm like, cool, now we're both messing with mirrors. And we've been.
You think
Now
it's
we're
because
in
you look?
tune?
Is it one of those things where reality changes when you look at it?
We could.
Well, also because we have
Quantum
as
physics.
things keep going on, reality keeps falling apart until
Yeah.
the day of. Because we've even discussed.
I'm just saying
before
this
how-
is the first time you looked at it, then it became a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It seems a little like that might just be exactly what it is
What?
because you looked at it.
Quantum
Because I looked
physics,
at
once you observe something, it fundamentally changes.
kind of like just
Theoretically.
as a very simple example, it's kind of like you don't notice how many people have the exact same car as you until you buy your car.
So you
Yeah.
have the car.
Yeah.
Or
So now we're gonna see more of that.
Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
Alive, dead.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yep.
Maybe. Well, I will tell you, you rolled a roll that was partial success on your mirror.
Oh.
I'm telling you, I think it's because we're looking in mirrors now.
No, I
It
think
keeps-
no partial success. What is
Oh,
one
the
of
side
the
effect?
one of the glitches of
She chose her
magic?
glitch.
I chose my glitch. It was a
did.
shortened amount of time, shortened duration.
Oh, I was gonna say one of the glitches is it has a problematic side effect, and
Yeah,
that
well.
might have been like your grandfather being released from that time frame.
I'm not saying anything right now. I'm just saying
You are.
I'm asking questions.
Oh yeah.
It's just saying.
About fundamental elements of the universe.
I'm getting you guys to really contemplate your existence.
I do that enough as a.
So as you, what are you guys going? What are you doing? What's the plan? You guys gonna basically prepare for the wake?
Well, I'm gonna try and heal the butler first. What year we are in?
Well,
1926.
that's a different question. Do you want to know how the butler's doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so you turn to the butler, and the butler's like, I've been eating flesh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're aware of that.
I think he just now realized.
I am now.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And he just deals with
Yeah.
that.
Let's see if we can find the rest of that and get rid of it. And then because we have some other fish to fry later.
Okay, so you get rid of that.
Yeah.
All right, bellhops.
Just leaving the
Boys in the
body
elevator.
there.
You
I don't
are.
want to do that.
I'll say though, Catherine and Charlie, you guys deal with it. It's all up in the fridge, and it's like kind of becoming a thing. It's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys deal with that, and then you guys begin to prepare for the wake and set your plans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you do the ye old change into black to fit for the movie that this is eventually adapted into.
Oh, yes.
Actually, can we move Grandma Ruth into her bed?
Yeah, let's do
Oh,
that.
nice.
Do
Yeah.
that.
Move her into the bed.
Yeah, so that way it's a little less
And
She just
conspicuous
died.
and died in her sleep.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys set up that, and then you guys change into black and begin to head towards the wake. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are in an elevator heading up. All right, you go up, and you wait for a while. The monkey sort of just like looks at you. He's like back and forth. He's like, and he begins to squint at Sammy.
Sammy's kind of childly excited for this.
Oh, he's excited? Well, I can't hear you because your microphone's not on your face.
Did he? Was I there for this? When
Yeah.
all did that?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because
Yeah,
that's how, that's
yeah.
how
Oh,
we
I
got to
forget.
the hospital.
I forgot that I was. Oh,
Yeah, the
The
asylum.
asylum.
How we got
yes.
to
Out of the
I
hospital.
remember now.
right.
So I'm not excited.
You're going up.
You're not excited about the monkey?
Don't eat the food.
It was like
So you have been seeing lights kind of ding. I wouldn't say that it's like you'd know a number of rooms. He just hit up, and it's like ding, 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 and it finally stops. And if you were on a skyscraper, you'd have surpassed it.
well, either we're not here in this reality anymore, or else we're really high up.
And the
Or
door
both.
goes. And you guys, I'll say, I need to do this sound here. And you look, and you see Harborview from above.
Awesome.
I'm gonna
And
say we're really high up.
Have you ever seen have you ever seen Willy Wonka when they're in the elevator in the sky and they just like look down? It's like you look over and you just see this endless space of just the ground and all. It's like you're in a plane, and then you look forward and there's just like a guy sitting in a chair in space, like out there. You can sort of make him out from here. You have to squint a little bit, but he's out there, and you see him.
Harry's going to grab a penny from his pocket
Okay,
and just flick it out there. Just
it's gonna murder somebody if it falls. It's gonna, because it would generate enough velocity
Yeah.
to be faster than a bullet. Yep.
Yeah.
So it flicks, but like the Last Crusade, it ting 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 ting.
That's the reference I was gonna make in 17 seconds.
And you knew it was coming. That's
I
good.
did.
It's good narrative stuff. You can repeat it 1,000 times. But yeah, it lands right there on the floor.
well, you hit the button.
All right.
So you walk, and your foot hits the ground. That first step. And you step again. And you step again.
And after he takes a couple steps, make sure it's solid.
Yep.
Harry,
Thank you.
Harry will follow. He's gonna keep his eyes on the back of Sammy's head.
I need both of you to act under pressure.
Yeah.
I don't know who's scared of heights, but something about walking on nothing makes you wobble a little bit.
Let's see, action pressure plus 6.
Fail.
Yeah.
10.
Mark experience.
Yes.
You're gonna fail?
Or you could use luck.
I'll use luck.
You're gonna use some luck.
Do we get a sense of what'll happen if we fail?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. I would rather not fall
Into your death.
multiple thousands of feet. So yeah, gonna use a luck.
Good call.
10.
Okay, you do what you set out to do. So you guys begin to walk, and perfectly in sync, you guys make sure you're stepping where everybody steps. It's awesome. There's no glass, there's no fall, there's no break. This isn't Squid Games. You survive the walk, and you get to the end, and there is a person who's multiple people at once, sitting in a chair, and goes, "Hello, how are you?"
Hello, Mr. Painter.
Do we hear the same voices that we heard last time, or is
Yes.
it okay? Just making sure. 'Cause
It's the person of space.
yeah. Okay. I just making sure because I know last time we all saw different hands.
Yeah.
And I couldn't remember if we heard.
Yeah,
heard
it's all
different
it's
voices.
all different. It's all you guys. I'm just saying that in this case, it's the same person. You
Yeah,
see the same
okay.
person you saw last time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Mr. Painter?
Or should we call you Mr. Ferryman?
You should call me my name. You should not call me the painter. I'm more of a tool.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you call him? I don't know. My brother. He's been dealing with Thaddeus. I have mine.
So the painter is.
Been cleaning up after the messes I've made.
So he's a helper.
He paints your spaces.
It's a good way to think about it. Yes.
All right. Is he around?
More of a person.
Rude.
Sorry.
He asked if he was around, and you didn't. He's not near here.
Oh, he's certainly here. Somewhere. Where is he? And then he goes, I don't know, let's flick a penny. See where he is. And he just goes, and the penny sort of lands in his hand just like really fast. And then he's like, and then you just watch the penny sort of like twist and twirl and spin over in the sky, like on the ground. And then it sort of lands. And it just falls. He goes, oh, he's coming home.
Okay. So he's.
What business did you have inside the Harbor of Vienna?
Well, when you lose, you need to reestablish yourself. And so I was generating some ideas, and
Setting yourself up for the next time.
I'd like to win next time.
Yeah, but you didn't. You got beat.
Yep.
How many
So-
of them beat you?
What do you mean, how many of them?
We know one.
We've been at this a while. What do you mean? No one's
The-
won. I've won and lost, and it's never gonna go this way. What do you mean?
Who have you been at it a while with?
My brothers.
Reality and time.
When, in 30 years ago, how'd you lose?
Well, my whole plan went up in flames. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, was that put on by anybody, or did that just happen?
It's none of your business.
Well, I'm asking about it.
So, why was the painter painting pictures of the lighthouses? You seem to be.
We're
allow-
preparing for what's happening now.
You want your brother to lose?
Of course I do. I want to win.
So help us.
I can't.
One of those deals. I
Okay.
can't help me get my up to
What?
nail.
We know.
You fall like an inch.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And
What?
Yeah, I sincerely apologize.
I wanted you to know that you were currently hanging in the sky.
I sincerely apologize.
Wait. We know where one painting is. We think we know where the second one is. We would appreciate it if you gave us a hint or clue towards where the third one is. We understand that you have your roles.
It's gonna set me back a couple years.
What is time to you?
Piece of shit.
He does seem to have a way of getting on people's nerves.
But you're everywhere, so you got that on him.
Yeah, anywhere, everywhere, always. Okay, here's what I want. I want... Well, you're making me feel claustrophobic with all your questions and all your attention. I just need you to go away. Just for a while. Then come back.
How long?
Well, time means nothing to me.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Do you... Before...
Okay, we're back.
But before we go, do you promise
What?
that you will
You're
give
gonna
us
fall.
that clue when we come back? If we give you some time.
Sounds good. You ready?
No? What?
I'm not a... I'm glad I didn't
I'd
eat
be
lunch.
running towards the elevator.
Yeah. Ready?
No? Wait. What do you,
This is
yeah.
making me anxious. I'm not even there.
why do you... No. Just
Yeah.
tell us what one of the painting is.
You said he's ready. Are you?
Fine.
Roll plus tough.
Shit.
See which one of you guys can keep your bowels in.
11.
11? Wow.
Boy.
What do you
You
roll?
have to use another one.
Sick. Wait. Yeah, 6.
You fall.
Can I...
And you begin to fall. And you go down. And down.
Should have gone down.
And down. And down.
I would have launched him in the air then.
And then you are seconds before the ground. Milliseconds before the ground.
Can I sacrifice...
Instants before the ground.
I want to take his harm.
Yep. You can take his harm. I'm going to consider yours protect someone.
I can roll if you want me to.
No, I like it.
I mean, I got an 11 on...
Right, so then
Protect
choose an
someone.
extra.
I'll suffer, all impending danger is now focused on me.
Okay. So, what does Harry's life look like as it flashes before his eyes?
He thinks back to his childhood with his parents and siblings and the peace of it all, and then the absolute hell that was the Great War. And he's just like, well, this has been a good run of things. He's pretty... He doesn't think he's necessarily going to die based on what the ferryman said, but he's like, hopefully Charlie and why can't I think of you?
Catherine?
Catherine, thank you. For some reason I thought it was Elizabeth. I was like, they can do this.
What does Sammy's life look like as his life flashes before his eyes?
I think that as he falls, he thinks of his family, and he thinks of his ma and of his cousin and his uncle. But then he thinks about Frank and Tony and Lilith, and he worries about them getting back in the deals that he's made. But then he thinks about his new friends and how if they don't succeed, then nobody will be able to make it out. And he thinks to himself that Charlie's got a better shot to lead them than he does. So he puts himself out there to protect Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Harry.
Okay. You're taking all of it, right? How does that work?
Well, if I think that we are gonna hit the ground,
You for sure think you're going to hit the ground.
I'm gonna get underneath him.
So you sort of, in the sky, sort of glide his direction, just try to lean and then absorb that. And then as you sort of like grab, you attempt not to spin, you sort of just get him and then you just hold. And Harry's like knowing what you're about to do for him.
He's like, no.
You're like screaming in the sky, no, no, right? There's this moment. Roll a d6. Three. What was happening 3 days ago?
That would, so, let's see.
Wednesday.
Tuesday, Monday, Sunday.
Sunday? What happened Sunday?
Give me a second.
The fight at the greengrocer.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sunday night.
That morning, Sammy, where did you wake up?
I think in the hotel room. Oh wait, where were we Sunday night, and then Monday? Was that a normal day?
Sunday.
Sunday morning, we were still looking for Collier. Used Lori to track him. Water goes. So Sunday morning, we were in the cabin.
We didn't sleep though, so I would.
No, you slept. I took first watch.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You walk out of the elevator. You're there. And you walk up to the person. And for some reason, you know Sammy's on his way up. But you're not exactly sure how. Sammy, you slam into the ground with so much pain and agony that it feels like endless harm. But you don't take any harm. But you wake up in a cabin. And you look around as you see a guy who just saved his life, at least in your mind. But he's an idiot for drinking coffee before bed as he's kind of looking at you. He's like, groggy. You see Catherine and Charlie in the cabin, and you know you need to walk back, and you know you're going to find a foot on the way, and you know you're going to need to talk, and you know you've got a lot ahead of you, but you're going to live it twice.
Wow.
It sort of bothers you. But I'm almost giving you a second chance. What'd you roll?
What?
What did you roll?
On what?
A 3, right?
Yeah.
So 3 days ago. Between 3 days ago and now, what's one event that you wished happened just a little differently?
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
Oh, what all has happened?
Oh,
And we'll pick up there next time.
Oh.
I'm going to give these psychos as long as it takes to decide what they're going to change. While you only have to wait as long as these episodes take to release. I think it's every couple weeks. So, have a great one, and we'll see you next time on Roll to One. Bye.